5, 10, 15, $20,000 is available for you in addition to your third stimulus check. Your third stimulus check of $1,400 will be landing your bank account tomorrow, as detailed in the video before this. In the massive 35-minute video right before this on Afternoons LA, I go over everything about what's happening tomorrow for your $1,400 third stimulus check. Whether it's Direct Express card, whether you're on SSI or SSDI, everyone will be likely getting your stimulus check tomorrow by direct deposit. I even detail the paper check. But what's breaking this afternoon, which is really quite huge, is the concern from that new statement of IRS saying not to use an amended return to fix certain things. This is huge because while you want to get big money elsewhere in the third stimulus package, now we know that IRS does not want you to use an amended tax return. This involves also that $10,200 of unemployment benefits. I'll be going over all those details in addition to the 5, 10, 15, $20,000 money you can get right now under second stimulus. This is Purple. It's a big day with a lot of details, and wow, I want to cut to the most important thing right off the bat, which is that new advisory from IRS telling you not to do certain things to get stimulus. Who would have known this is where we're going? If you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Also like this video, and if you're not become a member, consider becoming a member. In fact, if you are a member, you have already received this yesterday. Yesterday's members got a new add-on, which was this item from IRS. It advises people not to do certain things for purposes of stimulus. What's going on? More about it in a second, but let me give you the lead-in. If you had been wondering, how do I advise IRS about a missing child for a stimulus check? Or you were wondering, what about that $10,200 of unemployment benefits from 2020 that are tax-free now? I filed a tax return. What do I do? Or you're deeply worried about that $3,600 for a child less than 5 years old. You want to ensure you get the money, but you're not sure if IRS knows about that child. Or finally, the child care tax credit or the hazard pay of $1,500. All those concerns have caused a lot of people to believe, even myself, that the way you fix it is an amended return. No, says IRS in a new statement. IRS says, no, do not start doing amended returns. This is huge. This is what the statement says. Additional information about a new round of stimulus checks, the expanded child tax credit, advanced payments on the child tax credit, which is the $3,600, and other tax provisions will be made available soon on IRS.GOV. And here comes the warning. IRS strongly urges taxpayers to not file amended returns regarding the new legislative provisions or take other unnecessary steps at this time. Well, what do you do then? The statement goes on to say that for those who have yet to file their 2020 return, IRS will provide you a worksheet for paper filers to work on in the next few weeks to prepare your 2020 return. But if you have filed your tax return and you have received unemployment benefits, IRS emphasizes they should not file an amended return at the moment until IRS has additional guidelines. This is huge. So how do you fix things then? Do you just shout out the window, hey, I'm missing a stimulus check. Does anyone hear me? What do? Not particularly clear, but at the moment, IRS says don't use an amended return to fix anything. And in the next few days, they're going to advise us how to do it. I'll give you the details as soon as they break. Now, this is also what's really important, is that Americans are being advised of what's in the third stimulus package. In the third stimulus package, there's a lot of money. and that a lot of money comes with a big push to inform people what is in the money. The President of the United States held a press conference yesterday. He held a press conference today, and he's holding press conferences all week long with the Vice President as well. He wants millions of Americans to know the money you can get in the third stimulus package. Well, in this recording, I'll explain to you the money you can get under the third and the second. The third stimulus package can pay you about $5,000 to $10,000. Yes, in addition to a stimulus check. Yes, and I'm not even including the children, about $5,000 to $10,000. But what the president would not tell you ever is that the other items in the third stimulus package take about several weeks to land where they have to land. The President of the United States addressed the American people this morning about the stimulus check and said it's coming in 10 days. But that is not rent, utilities, food, internet, or anything else in the third stimulus package. That takes a while.
Two goals in the next 10 days.
Today.
100 million shots in people's arms. 100 million shots. And 100 million checks of $1,400 or more in people's pockets within the next 10 days.
That is just the stimulus check. What else would come in the next 10 days? Nothing. Nothing else is available for you in the third stimulus package in the next 10 days besides a $1,400 stimulus check. That's why you need purple. In this recording, I'm going to show you the big money you can get right now, not 5 days from now, not 5 weeks from now, not 5 months from now. Let's do it right now. First, you can get rent, and this is all second stimulus money. Money has been sent to your cities and counties and states. Thank you, Sheila, for the massive super chat. I really appreciate that. I saw the orange. It was an unusual color for a super chat, and there it came, and I was like, oh, there it is. Thank you, Sheila, for the massive super chat. And I'll be answering some of your questions in a second as well in the live chat. Rent is available across the board, and that rent is available if you need rent. It's available from the State Housing Authority, State Hall, County Housing Authority, County Hall, City Housing Authority, City Hall. That's where you find rent. Again, State Housing Authority, State Hall, County Housing Authority, County Hall, City Housing Authority, City Hall. $350 billion of rent has been given to states for you for rent. Next, you can get utility assistance by reaching out to utility companies. Ask for utility assistance because of COVID. For rent, ask for rent assistance because of COVID. Then if you can't find it in any of those locations, reach out to the nonprofits. Those nonprofits have had countless viewers across the country in various different states. They are Catholic Charities, St. Vincent de Paul, Community Action, and also United Way. Again, that's United Way, Catholic Charities, St. Vincent de Paul, and Community Action. If you have reached out for rent and utilities, and you've also reached out to the nonprofits like United Way and Salvation Army, and you can't find any, don't worry, because there's a community page, and the community page can help you find that money as well. But more about them in a second. In addition to this money, there's also a lot of money available for food. What's food? It's money to buy food, and it's called SNAP. And it's been around for many years, but the president expanded SNAP. First, he made it now, thank you, Ruben Reyes, for becoming a Purple Hawk. The president expanded SNAP to now be a national program across the country, and with a 15% increase to December. Trump did 15% to June. So now, instead of a family of 4 in Hawaii getting $1,400 a month, they'll get $1,600 a month for 12 months. PBT, which is for children who have to stay home because of the schools are closed, is also now national because of a series of executive orders from the president. Those executive orders now make PBT 15% add-on and include 6 years old and younger, never included, retroactive back to June of last year. So how much would a family of 4 now in Hawaii get for PBT? About $16,000 a year. This is huge. $16,000 a year for rent, for food, $5,000 to $10,000 for rent. Yes, you can get about $5,000 to $10,000 for rent because most rent is about 3 to 6 months, and then a couple $100 to a couple $1,000 for utilities. You can clearly get far in excess of $10,000 on the second stimulus, and we aren't just even started. So now, if you've done all that and you've looked for SNAP, you've looked for rent, you look for utilities, and you can't find it, what do? You reach out to the community page. And the community page has a series of volunteers that will get back to you within 24 hours. Here's a little bit about the community page. If you want money right now, not 5 days from now, and not 5 weeks from now, then reach out to the community page. The volunteers can help you find that money for rent and utilities. That's at news.la.com/community. The community page features a series of volunteers who are viewers like you. They can help you find rent, utilities, SNAP, food benefits, mortgage assistance, and help you with eviction moratorium questions as well. Their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram individuals reach out to them and indicate the city and state you're from, and they'll get back to you shortly. That's a community page. Volunteers working for you, viewers helping one another. Stay with LA for more. Join LALATE Daily for the excitement of the new LALATE live daily. The excitement starts on mornings LALATE at 9 a.m. Home LALATE returns at 11 a.m. daily. And then afternoons LALATE at 1 p.m. Join us daily as the excitement continues live from Santa Monica on LALATE. And the excitement continues at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, as Evenings LALATE returns tonight. Again, that's 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And we go right then into hazard pay 90 minutes thereafter. Big exciting news if you're just joining me. The President of the United States has confirmed that all paper checks will land within 10 days after the bill became law last Thursday. But I've also been reporting that the big banks are now confirming the stimulus checks will be available tomorrow. Tomorrow, March 17th. I'll have all the live details tomorrow as the things unfold. Green beer, stimulus checks, and the FOMC meeting. The Federal Reserve is set to announce tomorrow whether it's going to continue to support this economy by stimulus or not, and this will be big news for your fourth stimulus. But if you're just joining me, the big details in this video is purple. I go over the money you can get right now because if you watch today's video statement from the president, $14 stimulus check coming in 10 days. After that, there's not a lot of other stuff in third stimulus package coming in 10 days. But guess what I can get you in 10 days? A lot of money for rent. $5,000 to $10,000. Utilities, a couple $100 to a couple $1,000. And SNAP, $16,000 for a family of four in Hawaii. And we're just getting started. What else can you get? You can get grants and rent. You can get grants, and more unemployment. First, more unemployment. Take your 2019 tax return and get it scanned. Then write a cover letter. Hi, unemployment office. I want to see if I qualify for more weekly benefits. And then send it on its way. What are you doing? Your state basically starts you at the base level of benefits until you show them the tax return. And this is how much you can raise your benefits across the board. If you were unemployed for 30 weeks in 2020 and you made over $18,000 a year in 2019, you'll be able to raise your benefits about $50 a week, which over 30 weeks is about $1,500. Bam, right in your account. Retroactively right now. This is for the time in which you're unemployed in 2020 up to any date. It doesn't matter if you're employed now. It means when you're unemployed in the past. Same claim, just fix those dates. Next, if you're unemployed for 30 weeks but made $25,000 or more in 2019, then you'll be able to raise your benefits about $100 a week, or that is $3,000 over 30 weeks. Bam, right in your account right now. And finally, if you made over $30,000 2019 and were unemployed 30 weeks, guess what? You'll be able to raise your benefits about $300 a week or $10,000. Bam, right in your account right now. Very simple. Just ask for additional weeks of unemployment benefits based upon your tax return, your 2019 tax return, and then call them up every few days, every 2-3 days to see if they've updated. Countless viewers, countless have gotten over $10,000 because of this channel. Now, finally, what money is available for you for businesses? The laugh-a-rama is that this SBA head has yet to go live on anything under third stimulus and barely anything under second stimulus. But what she has done is keep the EIDL loan open and the second stimulus PPP open. So what can you get? A PPP. I like it because it's free money. I like it because you apply with the online lenders, whereas Fundera Cabbage, apply with multiple ones. Because if one says no, you can go to the other one. And I like it because they hold your hand through the whole process. It starts as a loan but turns to a grant. Finally, the EIDL. I like the EIDL because it is a loan, but you can return the money within 1 year if you don't need it. No interest, no principal, no early repayment. It has nothing to do with the grant, so you can get the loan and the grant, and away you go. And away we go. Let me answer some of your questions. When is he next on? Thank you, Jenny. I am next on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time with evenings LALATE. And then I'm back at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time with Hazard Pay. Then join me tomorrow morning with EIDL, which is at 3 a.m. on the West Coast, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, followed by FPUC 30 minutes after that. And then we go into early mornings LALATE, which is now 4 a.m. Pacific, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Holly says, get my payment tools broken. It's always broken. There we go. Andrew says, nothing pending on my Direct Express, as everyone else on this channel. No one has shown anything on their Direct Express cards for deposit. Few viewers showed something pending. Are we on daylight savings time now? How long does it take for the tax refund electronically? What tax refund? How far behind is the IRS? IRS is not behind on the stimulus checks. That's all really good news. Let's see what other questions. Tammy, does your get my payment say not enough info? Yeah, so the get your payment stimulus IRS tool generally doesn't work. And I see Alma, and I see Norma, and I see Terry, and I see Tennessee's Opinion, and I see Aubrey. How do you apply for the grant for the new businesses? We have yet to see that program, but that's a great question. We don't know if it will ever exist. We are promised it, and yet we don't see it. We will see where it is. And there's Crystal, and there's Carrie, and there's Linda, and there's Ashley. And who else do I see? And there's Gregory, and Janet, and Holly, and Kathleen, and Mark, and Michael, and John. And there is Dark and Bro. And there's Bonita. We moved, and the account is closed. How does he update with the IRS? Ugh. Bonita has really the gut-wrenching question, because how do you update something with IRS? For purpose of first and second stimulus, you would update it by filing a tax return. But now IRS is saying, for purpose of third stimulus, don't do anything yet. So for now, we have to wait and see over the next few days. Thank you for joining me on a big day. There's been a lot of exciting news, and I've been so excited you have been in the room. Thank you for the super chats as well. And thank you for the new members that joined during this recording as well. Thank you for Shelly for the super chat. And also congratulations to the new member that joined during this chat as well. It's been a big day. And if you have not hit that subscribe button, hit it. Hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss a single recording. And also like this video. And if you've not become a member, consider becoming a member. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you tonight on Evenings LALATE at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time as LA continues.